Well, Ian, as far as performances go, that's got to be a complete performance from your side.
It's a very, very difficult surface, let's be perfectly honest. Really shocked. It looks green, but it isn't. And it's a very difficult, bobbly pitch, so well done to them for getting the results that they've got this year on that. Both teams found it difficult, but we had to deal with their organisation, we had to deal with where they were going, and I felt every man of us did exactly that, and some. And that's why we got the 1-0 victory. Delighted.
League leaders, so there were going to be no easy tests coming to their stadium as well, but how do you feel the boys did this afternoon?
It did the club proud, like the fans did. You know, it's all about showing them where we are now, you know, and they're setting the standard, not us. So absolutely delighted. Thought we thoroughly deserved it. And just before the goal, there was a wonderful move that I'd have paid to watch myself, which was brilliant, you know, and one touch passing and confidence is coming. But every one of my players had a good game today, and that's what we need to do from now till the end of the season. And particularly when you're up against a team as good as this.
I know you don't like picking out individual performances normally, but only one change. One change this afternoon, coming in Tom Nichols, who was absolutely outstanding and everywhere this afternoon.
Yeah, I felt I needed that, and what's great about the group, and that's why I've praised him so much, they were very selfish when I first came in, and now they're not. They realise it's about us and not just about them. So Kaney's been superb, he don't deserve to be out of it, but how Miguel played when we moved him in one there was sensational. And you make decisions and hopefully you want him to come off, but the team's getting stronger and stronger, and even physically we looked like we can handle them as well, which a few months ago we probably wouldn't have done. So can't thank them enough. It's absolute joy. I sit there now and obviously learnt a lesson after last week. Got to be really careful what I say. I thoroughly enjoyed the game. You know, I'm going to love it tomorrow when I wake up and I look at that league and I look where we are and I look at that score. Because what it means to the layman is, wow, Swindon can beat the top of the league. So, but what that means to us is we know that now, and can we consistently produce performances like that? So, yeah, last time we played anybody in that top flight, I was devastated because they beat us 2-0 and could have beat us by 4 or 5. We were lucky to get 0, but not today. Thought we thoroughly deserved that performance and look a very strong unit, so well done to everybody.
Reflecting on the last time we played Walsall, I know particularly you weren't at the club when we played them at home before, but
shopping with my wife, not allowed to put anything in the trolley because I don't know what I'm doing.
And then just thinking about, since you've come into the club, could you imagine that you'd come to the league leaders in League 2 and keep a clean sheet and come away with 3 points?
Well, when I first took the job in 4 weeks into it, probably not, no. I'd have paid for that result myself, but we've had to earn it, every one of us. And it's nice to hear the fans in good voice. And I don't think any Walsall fan can actually go home and say, well, do you know what, we were unlucky there. They did what they could, but we scored a fantastic goal and didn't look wobbly, didn't do this. Yes, Cabs was fantastic in our own box, and he's a centre forward. So we've asked him to do that role because of how good they are, and he did it and probably got us all the points, you know. Saved 2 things in a row there where we were just starting to wobble. But absolutely delighted, you know, with the people we put on to step into a game like that as well. Glatz won a header on the edge of the box. Miguel's come out with 2 brilliant headers. And that's what it's about, putting yourself on the line. And just very, very pleased for the lads. It'll be a lovely journey, not a very long one, but lovely journey home.
Same defence that started against Chesterfield and another clean sheet. You must be delighted with that as well.
Let's just end it there and say I'm delighted for once. It's nice. This job is the best in the world when you win, and it's the worst in the world when you lose. And I'm going to have a lovely Sunday. But then we got to start again on Monday for Salford.
I just want to get your take on Ollie Clark's yellow card. That does mean now that he's got on 10 bookings and going to serve a 2-game suspension.
It's the way it is. I want him to be combative. I think he out-punches his weight, so to speak. He's aggressive. He wants to win the ball. And I saw 2 challenges before that deemed, if that was a yellow, they deemed the same thing, and I don't see consistency. But I'm not talking about it. I'm in enough trouble as it is, so you shouldn't ask me that question.
Before we talk about the fans, I just want to talk about taking every game as it comes. Massive victory this afternoon. The spirits in the changing room must be fantastic at the moment.
Yep, they deserve it. They're a real group now. It's about us and not them, and they get it, and I'm delighted with them and delighted for them. But what it is about is keeping that going now, creating that environment like they have, you know. And I felt we might be able to after they were 2-0 up, and they let 2 late goals in the other night. And I did say that at half time. Come on, lads, you know, we might, you know, they're so good at everything that we might catch them, and we had to be right at it. We did it, so really pleased, delighted for the. I'll answer your question that you're going to ask me, because I know what's coming about our fans. I think that's 1,100 of them come all the way up to here, singing, dancing. They'll be happy, and they saw their team do a shift, put a shift in, and it wasn't nice at times. Some of our touches weren't good, some of the balls we weren't getting hold of it well enough, but the fight was there for that badge, and that's what it means now, which is bare minimum if I'm their boss. So well done to the supporters. Really pleased, and now just get ready for the next game, which is Tuesday. They played midweek, we didn't, and we've got to do that next week. So bring on Salford. We owe them one. They beat us at their place 2-1. So I'm trying to change things around. That was a 4-0 recovery, but we're still 3 goals behind them, aren't we, on average? But you got to keep going, enjoy yourself, work hard, and it's amazing how you feel after that in your own environment with I only allow encouragement, I don't allow criticism. And I think you can see that out there.